Introduction of Chariot Racing. Today in our Sports Encyclopedia series, we'll talk about the Chariot Racing Game, so let's begin. Chariot racing is an ancient sport that was extremely popular in ancient Greece, Rome, and the Byzantine Era. The game catered to all social classes, from slaves to the emperor, and it involved horses pulling along a driver riding a chariot. The game was considered extremely dangerous for the horse and the driver because most of the time they suffered serious injuries from overturning and broken chariots. It's believed that chariot racing led to the foundations of the Olympic Games in Greece. The game is now extinct and it's not played anywhere in the world. The basic objective of the game was to finish the entire course in the shortest duration of time. How to play chariot racing? The participants in chariot racing were typically slaves or those who came from poor backgrounds. These slaves were lured in with the bait that if they became successful in chariot racing, they would eventually become rich, buying their freedom. The game was played in a huge stadium, which had specialized tracks made, and it used to be filled with spectators. One variant of chariot racing was held in the ancient Grecian stadium for horse racing and chariot racing, called the hippodrome. In the hippodrome, the riders raced on an incline of a hill, and the ground taken from one side served to form the guard on the other side. These races were typically made of 7 laps, or 8.4 kilometers, depending on the magnitude and variant of the racing. These races used to last around 15 minutes. The race used to begin with as many as 12 chariots aligning themselves on the starting line of the track. On the referee's signals, these chariots would charge towards the finishing line. The chariots were made out of wood and afforded little support or protection for the driver, and he basically had to balance himself on the axle as he drove. Players were not allowed to engage with each other or cause obstruction while racing. In case the rider fell from his horse or his chariot broke, he used to be immediately disqualified from the race. After the war between the Roman Empire and the Arabs, chariot racing declined, and the last chariot race was held in Rome in the Circus Maximus in 1549 AD. How to win in chariot racing? The first rider that used to cover the entire course in the shortest duration of time was declared as the winner.
If you like the video, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.